Hey, it's Christmas. Merry Christmas to all you guys. Merry Christmas to all my fans out there. Having said that, gotta talk about this. Spider-Man finally came out, got a chance to watch it, and I decided to go ahead and just put this video out for Christmas.
Hello, Peter.
What's going on, guys? Welcome to another edition of the Narik Chase channel. I'm your boy Narik Chase, and in this video, we're going to be talking about Spider-Man No Way Home. Now, Spider-Man No Way Home is the third installment of the MCU, Spider-Man featuring Tom Holland. And in this film, Spider-Man is feeling the weight of the world, knowing who he is. There's a lot of good things that come out of it. There are definitely a lot of bad things that come out of this, but it ultimately affects not only just him, but everybody around him. He enlists the help of Doctor Strange to hopefully make the world forget. And of course, it messes up. And they're doing so, bringing in villains from previous films. Now, when they end up pitching this idea for a third film, I'm like, okay, cool. I kind of like Tom Holland as Spider-Man. I think he's actually pretty cool. And it's pretty interesting seeing a younger Spider-Man than what we've seen in previous films. The storytelling actually is really, really good, especially concerning the relationship Peter has with these various characters. And I can say this, look, the acting is just superb in this film. Tom Holland definitely brings it. This is probably the darkest and deepest Spider-Man that he's been featured in, and I really enjoyed his performance. His relationship with Zendaya on screen, you can definitely feel the chemistry between these two. Pretty solid. But let's just go ahead and just get into the meat and potatoes of this. The villains. How are the villains in the film? I mean, this film is packed with them. You got Sandman, Electro, Lizard, Green Goblin, Doc Ock. And I will say I'm thoroughly surprised at how deep and how much screen time these characters actually have. I mean, a film like this, you figure it'd be just a nostalgia fest and these bad boys just come in the third act, but surprisingly enough, they actually have a significant role in this film, not only towards just what they're doing, but also the effect that they have on Peter. And again, I like the fact that this really focuses on redemption, really focuses on the relationship between Peter Parker. Willem Dafoe is the Green Goblin. He definitely steals the show. Really enjoy Alfred Molina as Doc Ock returning. Really good. Definitely has the charisma. Definitely brings the edge. Definitely is a really good character. Electro actually gets the time to shine in this film. I'm one of the few people that like the Amazing Spider-Man 2. A lot of people like the Amazing Spider-Man 2. I'm one of the few people that liked Electro from the Amazing Spider-Man 2. But I actually understood and liked his character. I actually thought it was an interesting story, despite the fact that the film didn't really flesh it out enough. Though I will say, I actually like the blue version of the character more than just Jamie Foxx being on screen. Yes, his powers look really cool and everything, but I felt like it felt more like an Electro in his blue form than he does in this film. Now in this film, he just looks like Jamie Foxx with electric powers. There's a lot of great emotional depth. There's a lot of great story. There are jokes. Film definitely has a lot of heart. There's some really cool action. I'm not going to spoil anything in this review. If you weren't a Tom Holland Spider-Man fan, you'll definitely get on board with this film. Fans that just love Spider-Man will definitely get on board with this film. There are a couple of cameos in the film. Some work and some don't. Charlie Cox returns as Matt Murdock, and he has not a big presence in the film, but he has a really, really good scene. Really definitely wished he could have been in it a bit more. But in the end, Spider-Man No Way Home is a great addition to the MCU. Yes, there are a couple of things, tidbits here and there, that could have been fixed up a bit better. I will say that Lizard and Sandman don't get as much screen time and aren't as fleshed out as the other villains in the film, but I still appreciated their presence and I understood what their motivations were, especially if you've seen some of the previous films that they were featured in. And there are a couple of little plot holes here and there. Some of the humor worked, some of it don't. It's got the MCU vibe with it, but it isn't beating you over the top with it. There are some conveniences that do pop up, and I do question those, but it doesn't take away from the overall experience. The movie is fun. It has a lot of memorable moments. There are a lot of deep and heartwarming moments. The performances are just spectacular. It was great seeing a large cast of villains and they felt relevant. Spider-Man No Way Home definitely deserves 5 out of 5. I don't dish out too many 5 out of 5s, but I really enjoyed this film. I thought it was a great conclusion all the way around. There are some things that are in this film that I'm not going to put in this because this is a spoiler-free review, but I am going to make a spoiler review following up this, and we can definitely get into it. So guys, in the comment section below, let me know, what did you think of Spider-Man No Way Home? Did you like the film? Did you not like the film? Which villain you thought actually had the most standout moment in the film? And what is the most memorable moment that's in this movie? Be sure to hit that like, share, subscribe, and the notification button to get the best of what we got going on this channel, and we'll definitely catch you guys later. Oh, and by the way, Merry Christmas.